Hey yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Masquerade, and today we're gonna be showcasing in another day. It's not me playing, of course. I'm play Purple White Destiny every time in locals right now. We're shotcasting a match between two friends of mine. One is playing Green Red CB, and the other one is playing Blue White League Militaire. League Militaire has been just a deck that I don't know whether to join them or try to beat them because it's been really, really devastating all across the meta. And we're starting things off with the green red and just got the best thing you can do in the first turn, which is look at the top three and choose one CB unit, or I think it can be pilot as well, but I believe it's just units and tactical visionary. And it picks up the 2 3 that gets +2 if there is a CB pilot in play. Um, then the blue white league militaire just passes, doesn't have overflowing affection to play, and at 2 they can't do anything else. So yeah, the first few turns are always like this in Gundam. So tell me in the comments, what have you been most liking in this meta? Have you liked the diversity? Have you liked the fact that aggro is not really that much played? So yeah, in this game, blocker, then just going into face with 3 damage and be sure that the Gundam Amuro kills it. The deck really, really, really likes this. But CB can also respond with the Gundam Curious. Yes, of course. With the first strike, going 5 into the Gundam, and with first strike with Optimus, he can look at the top 4. He reveals to draw a card. I couldn't really quite see it from here, but yeah, the first striker is really, really strong. It's a 5 attack first striker, and with the Alleluia itself, it becomes really, really great. Shout outs to Tiago who shows his face right there. Um, but yeah, like it seems like it's a bit tougher for the League Militaires, but it still has the Reinforced Junior to play the token and to play the draw card, which is insane. A card that says on attack, I draw, essentially, is really, really strong. He still goes 5 with the CB, and the pressure of Aptism is just way, way too strong. He goes face, he removes the shields, and just tries to set up more board. So he will try to kill the parts. This is essential because it's one less unit to kill off with for the effect of Victory Gundam. Victory Gundam is just I don't know what they were thinking with that card and the League Militaire parts just to draw the cards. It starts by Overflowing Affection, which is really, really great on filtering out the cards. I really prefer this card instead of Kind Hearted. I've tested both, but yeah, Overflowing Affection just takes off more value because you look at 2 cards instead of just one. And yeah, Overflowing Affection, although it's white, it may discard the card, and 80 to 90% of the times it's gonna be a blue card, which is great. He draws 2 pilots, well. So now he just has to choose which one he wants to get rid of, or even just attempt to look into the board more better, essentially, because that CB unit that Pinks do is just way too good, way, way, way too good. Um, he still has 1 mana up for the CV guy, but it's not that great. So yeah, he discards the Rhythm Arsenas because he already had too many pilots in hand to play with, and with the last 3, he may just play pilots. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this meta. I really believe that any deck can make it, but it's not only about luck, as I felt in the set 2, because I felt like set 2 it was more a format of 55-45 matchups and not anything else. So yeah, he plays the Zolot, plays the Uzo on the Victory Gundam in order to enable it to draw a card. He draws the card and crashes with the first striker, which is yeah a must-have, and he passes the turn. So he's got a unit in the CV, and playing the tempo game may lead him to win. I believe he missed Aptism effect because I think that there is a fuck about the Curious itself revealing the card even though he dies. So he swings, he blocks with the Zulot. I'm gonna call it Zwart in most of the time because it's essentially the same. And the green red just plays 3 dudes onto the board. trying to really, really win the tempo game against blue white aggro. League military, it's not even aggro, it's a control version. But yeah, like that's the way you play against blue white league military. You just gotta flood the board and hope they don't have enough units for it. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this format. I'm enjoying that I have to test things out instead of just the last formats, which were just dump aggro interface, dump aggro interface, and I don't know, the luckier the aggro player, the better. So he essentially plays the Gundam Amuro, rests the 3-2. He crushes the parts with the dude that was dying, and Gundam Amuro is gonna heal. Therefore, they don't really take into consideration that, and then others a lot into the war. Well, that's not what CB is looking for having them too many blockers. It may be one too many at some point. Right now on 7, he can even try to link and play another unit onto the board if he has the link. But yeah, CB really, really depends on the links themselves and not just um, pairing or anything like that. Pairing is not as great. So he plays the first strike and bridge cards. Whenever you have a super soldier with a red super soldier, I believe it's first strike, and if you have green, it is bridge, and if it is both, it's both effects, which is really good. So just a setup of show of resolve. Maybe the end was not as good, but yeah, I see reading Marcenas. I see another slot, I believe, of the top card of his hands. No, it's a gun easy, I believe. Yeah, gun easy plate to rest another unit. Maybe just kill with the Gundam and still have the repairable. Yeah, but it's another Zalot in hand. Um, he kills it. I don't even believe putting the damage will be a really good, a needed effect. And yeah, just the third Zalot. It may be way too much for this deck to deal with, but yeah, just spreads the board, plays a lot of units that are big, which is the main objective of red green CB. So with 5, he plays another one. Wow. If he gets both pilots, well, it's game over. And the breach 3 units. Wow. Uh, yeah, like it's looking a pretty tight game for both players. It plays another show of resolve, which really takes care of a lot of problems. He goes Ganesi into base, which has no response. It's another Kyrios from base. He plays reinforced to draw one and play the parts. Um, yeah, like the part's not gonna make much value here, but it's still great to have the parts and league military cards essentially on board in order to enable or at least put a little threat of the victory Gundam draw, which is insane. It's utterly busted, and yeah, it just takes care of the parts and rests itself again just to clear with the Amro, which yeah, it's getting a lot of value that Amro in this deck. Um, he's got 6 units, so I don't know if he wants to develop, but yeah, he will want to play this and take care of that because otherwise, if he sees a green pilot, he's just gonna start shredding the board and doing the bridge every time, which is utterly insane. This red green CB when it gets well set up, and I've tested it out, it's devastating. But yeah, it really depends on the fact that you see the links. Yeah, the first strike link, damn. So essentially, everything on those 3 units have now first strike, and my friend is looking at it like, oh damn, yeah, yeah, it's a super soldier. So yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. So he starts things off by trying to clear the Amro, yeah, the Gundam Amro, and just doesn't carry. It's been a really good removal, but not a must-have removal. And yeah, he's maybe just gonna swing four into face, the three into face. I don't believe there is any other better play, or just try to hold off. But yeah, he just plays out the board and doesn't even try to go face in order to not get Norned, which is also a big threat. Since he already discarded a Radiant Marcenas, of course he has another one, or at least he's got a way to get into it. So yeah, he's gonna just swing with Gunise, which is yeah, he had to do it because he's gonna remove it. He's gonna go with a core fighter and just discard Tactical Visionary. I said the Victory Gundam draw, which I believe yeah, he's gonna play the Victory Gundam. He's counting it out just to be sure he's not really out of cards and really getting the most value out of it and out of his hand, because although he's drawn a lot, he is not having a lot of board, and yeah, a fourth blocker to come into play. Yeah, this deck when it starts hold off like this, and if he gets to ever see the other cards, it's really tough. And yeah, it just plays a fifth blocker. Damn. So yeah, I believe this is gonna be a swing turn for red CB, red green CB. Although it's just remove face, it's gonna still have a lot of value with the first strikes and the bridges even. Yeah, he's thinking about swinging, but yeah, he's just gonna go to the face. He might either block with the slots and deal three damage. Three, I believe in even heals, but yeah, he's just gonna swing with the lower level unit. He gets blocked by another Zolot in order to kill it, which I believe it's gonna be the best interest of the blue-white player, especially because Zolot doesn't swing. Sorry. Yeah, like the players are, I think, playing optimally around every situation that is a must look out for, and is trying to think. I believe it's because a lot is also like Militaire, which is a third card on it. But yeah, he reveals it. It's a V dash Gundam, which is a really strong card as well. If you saw one of those in this game, like it would have been devastating for the green red CB player. Although yeah, like with the setup of the yeah, if they forgot about the healing, but yeah, it's done. It's a local tournament, so nobody cares to be honest. If somebody is making a little mistake or two, yeah, he just removes the smaller one and plays the breacher, and he passes his turn. Yeah, like if he doesn't have lethal right now, it can be really tough. But yeah, he's like three shields, I believe, and this just gonna swing with the blockers, and yeah, he starts by swinging. It's a Trinity warship, so yeah, looking kind of tough, but yeah, he's got the Norn in hand, and it's a GG. Like even if he swings, and then he's got no space to just go all out, and finish the game as it's intended. It was really slow from the red green player, but yeah, he had to be done. I believe this was a really great match. It's one of those matchups where sometimes you're not looking out for that matchup, and I believe that even in Chile, there was a red green clan player that won it all, but like clan is just one of those decks that I believe it doesn't stand a chance when the other decks go right. It is a deck that has to go right, and if it goes south at any point, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be real tough if it gets to that point. But I still believe that these decks can show a big performance. Like today, my friend just played it out, and he went like I don't know 2-1 It's a local tournament, of course, but yeah, he went 2-1 with a mid-range deck that usually doesn't see as much play. Like, to be honest, in our top cuts, it has been only purple white Minerva, almost or always on top. And then aggro players are like, stop playing aggro. They're not believing in aggro as much, because yeah, like you gotta see a lot of good stuff. For example, I lost against aggro because they only saw creatures and saw two pilots, I believe, in like 15 to 20 cards, which was crazy. But yeah, if you see like these types of hands against control decks, they are not even playing with that, with those counts in mind. They are playing for a normal for a normal tournament, a normal hand run, and a good mulligan, which has been shown to be really really good. Purple white, like I said, and this is not even trying to sell the meta. It's essentially just telling you, yeah, purple white is insane. Purple white is a really really great deck, and I'm gonna be shotcasting it in the future more, especially because I saved some videos of myself playing with my friends. And yeah, I think that's about it. I hope you enjoyed the video and leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and see you next time.